Dear students, welcome to Question Bank Series Part 2, Lesson 2, The Story of the Evolution of Man. Here, MCQ questions. The first one, meaning of the term Homo. There are four options, Protozoa, mammals, Neanderthal, and man. The correct answer is man. The earth formed at 4 billion years ago, 700 million years ago, 500 million years ago, 400 million years ago. The correct answer is 4.5 billion years ago. The first human species to manufacture weapons out of rocks, Homo habilis, Australopithecus, Homo erectus, and Neanderthal. These are the options. But the correct answer is Homo habilis was the first human species to manufacture weapons out of rocks. Then fill in the blanks questions, three options, moon, earth, and Neanderthal. Choose the correct answer and fill the blanks. Dash is the planet on which life evolved. The correct answer is Earth. Earth is only one planet on which life evolved. The second one, Dash was the earliest man cave dweller. Neanderthal man was the earliest man cave dweller. He was also called caveman. Then make the following, Charles Robert Darwin and his book, The Origin of Species. Then one more question, from which language the term human derived from Latin word or Latin language? Then what is the meaning of the term Homo? Homo means man. When did mammals evolve? The mammals evolved nearly 200 million years ago. When did genus Homo came into existence? 5.6 million years ago. Who were quadrupedals? The hominids were quadrupedals. What is bipedalism? Walking or running on 2 feet is called bipedalism. These are the 1 mark questions. Now the second 2 mark questions. Mention any 2 theories of origin and evolution of Earth. There are mainly 3 theories. The first one, religious theory. The second one, philosophical theory. And the third one, scientific theory. In scientific theory, the Big Bang theory, the steady state theory, and the pulsating theory. These are the 3 main scientific theories. Then which were 2 chemicals responsible for the origin of life, hydrogen and carbon? Which were 2 theories proposed by Charles Darwin? Natural selection theory and survival of the fittest is the answer. Which are 2 branches of superfamily Hominidae, Hylobatidae and Hominidae. The 2 branches of Hominidae superfamily are Hominidae and Hylobatidae. These are the 2 branches. Which 2 animals are considered as the nearest relatives of man? Bonobo and chimpanzee are considered as the nearest relatives of man. Here gorilla is given. This is absolutely wrong. Chimpanzee is the correct answer. Which are the 2 theories regarding the place of origin of humans? There are 2 theories. One was replacement theory or African origin theory. Second one, regional continuity theory. These are the 2 marks questions. Then long answer questions, 15 to 20 sentences each. The first one, how was the Earth's crust formed? This is very important point. For this question, you have to focus on these points. The Earth is said to have been formed at least 4.5 billion years ago. When the evolution started, Earth was very hot. Temperature was so high. The rocks are in melted stage. There are volcanic eruptions and meteors and comets are hitting in the early years of evolution. One large collision, this is again a very good point, very important point. One large collision is believed to have caused Earth's tilt and formation of moon. The formation of moon and the Earth's tilt are considered as the 2 important points which formulated the weather and climate of the Earth. The Earth remains in molten state for many million years. After many million years, the cooling process started. Volcanic activities reduced considerably. The gradually cooling of the Earth made the outer side became solid rock, which is called the Earth's crust. Then the second one, discuss the place of origin of the modern man. Here the replacement or African origin theory and the regional continuity theory, these are the 2 theories. The first one is African origin theory. The modern human species evolved in Africa. This theory argues that the tropical climate consisting of strong wet and dry seasons provided a good environment for the emergence of the modern human species. Some of them migrated to different regions of the world at different points of time. They replaced the earlier human-like species in these regions. The discovery of fossils, early human species in Africa, and genetic and anatomical homogeneity among the modern humans is the evidence for this theory. The second one, regional continuity theory. According to this theory, the evolution of different human species from earlier species occurred in all regions of the world. This is specially argues, which explains in this theory, the regional continuity theory strongly focused on this point. It occurs in Europe, Asia, as well as Africa. The evolution proceeded at different rates in different regions. The evidence is dissimilarities among the human population in different regions of the world is the severe evidence to this theory. So you have to focus all these points for this question. And the last one, 30 to 40 sentences each question, 10 marks question, very important question, previously asked in the annual examinations. Explain the important factors of human evolution. You have to focus 3 important points. The first one is climatic change. Climatic change is very important point considering the evolution of human beings. One who adopt the climatic change which survive. One cannot adopt the climatic change, they extinct. Then the growth in brain size which helps plant hunting, bipedalism, and food and shelter, agriculture. These are influenced by the growth of brain size, and human species evolved large and complex brain due to economic environmental challenges they faced. Then the food and shelter, especially hominids were lived on trees. Trees are the shelters. They eat vegetarians. They were not meat eaters, especially seeds, nuts, fruits, etc. At the time of hominids, they began to adopt land, and they settled in caves and extended stone boulders, and meat eating was started at the time of hominids. Then the hominins, they began to construct a home-like structure. The best evidence was found in Ireland, Polno-Borna Dalmen. They construct the house-like structure using wood, stone, skeleton, etc. Then they also started hunting and fishing. There are 2 evidences in which planned hunting and butchery of large animals are traced. They are Boxgrove in England and Schoningen in Germany. Then bipedalism. Bipedalism means walking or running on 2 feet, which freed the forelimbs, and forelimbs gradually developed precision grip and power grip. These are the 2 important grips evolved, the result of bipedalism. Then the next point, tool making. Especially the Australopithecus species is said to have first used naturally available stone as tools, but the making of stone tools from naturally available stone have started with Homo habilis. The using of these stone tools are divided as Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, and Neolithic age. The old one, stone tools, are the earliest evidence of stone tools, which was founded in Ethiopia. Then language. Planned hunting requires many cooperations. The early human began to signal, and gradually 2 or 3 word utterances. This kind of crude communication is the starting stage of language, development of language. With the passage of time, these utterances and sounds formed the language. Then the next point, domestication of animals and commencement of agriculture. These are the very biggest point regarding the evolution of human beings. After the commencement of agriculture, the food gatherer became food grower and food producer. Dog is believed that the first animal domesticated by man, but after domesticating the animals, the man became nomad because he traveled for food and fodder for his animals. Commencement of agriculture is considered as a revolutionary change in the evolution of human beings. Nearly 13,000 years ago, the man started to cultivate the land and started to settle life, which makes the civilizations, the ancient civilizations started result of this agriculture and settling on the river basins. Then the last point was art. The skill of art was developed at the last stage of human evolution. He carved paintings out of stone, bone, and antler. The painting in cave are generally of hunting or animals. The paintings were done by using paints of charcoal mixed with water, blood, and animal fats are really important and interesting things. So these are the 8 points which are considering as the important points regarding the evolution of human beings. Then the last question type is chronological order. There are many events or many incidents are given. You have to arrange in the form of earliest. Which one is earliest? Here, origin of earth and origin of life are given. The origin of earth is first and the origin of life is next. So this is about part 2 question bank series and lesson 2, the story of the evolution of man. Thank you. Take care.